Welcome to Monday Movie Madness on Superior Brodowns with
Zach
and Cayden
and Cameron.
And today we're going to be doing a very interesting video just talking about some of our favorite Marvel movies and just kind of getting a short discussion.
The main reason we wanted to do this is because Cameron and Max are new to the channel and we wanted to get to really know both of them. We'll probably have a video with Max eventually as well, but we have special guests here.
So yeah, make sure you guys go check out the Friday Night Fight League videos. Those are going to be really good.
Fantasy League Fridays.
And make sure you guys, keep up on those, keep up on these videos as well. Just keep up on everything. But other than that, we're going to talk about our favorite Marvel movies. So first up, Cameron, do you want to go first or do you want us to go first?
I guess I can go first. One of my favorites, or if not my favorite, was Age of Ultron. It introduced, Ultron, of course, who is like one of the most powerful. Excuse me, one of the most powerful villains that the MCU has faced until then.
Other than Thanos, yeah.
Yeah, other than Thanos, who takes the spot. But one thing I really liked about that movie is that there was a lot of character development there. The first Avengers, it had a little bit, but not as much. Infinity War, it didn't really have much character development because there was like 70 characters or whatever.
Thor, I guess.
Yeah,
Gamora.
Definitely Thor.
Yeah, Gamora.
And Gamora.
Thanos.
But Age of Ultron, it introduced Scarlet Witch and her brother Quicksilver. Also... so, basically, why I like that movie is that there was a lot of development, especially with Wanda, giving them the mind control moments where she would confuse them. That was really great because we got to see Thor, for example, and a little more of Black Widow's history because we didn't really get to see that at all. And Hawkeye, of course. So.
Yeah.
Boo Hawkeye, but yeah.
The Hawkeye development was really good.
Yeah.
Zach, would you like to go next?
Yeah, so my all-time favorite Marvel movie, I think, is definitely Captain America: The First Avenger. And I think the reasoning behind this is just the fact that it was based during World War II. I think just added so much, tonal contrast in not only MCU but just throughout the movie. Just seeing this World War II dynamic that just how it was affecting the characters and how it was affecting the world and just the fashion, the set pieces, just the cars and just all these different sequences. I think were really entertaining to me. And I'm a really big history buff. I really like World War II, and I don't like World War II. I don't like World War II.
World War II was great.
No. I like learning about it though. And obviously the movie wasn't historical really, but it was based in history. So I just think seeing that was really entertaining. And I'm a really big Captain America fan. So just seeing Captain America come to life from the comic book, seeing him become a character, and just seeing his origin and where he came from, just was a really big moment for me to be able to see this. And yes, the other Captain America movies were really good too, but I feel like Captain America: The First Avenger had so much heart compared to every other Marvel movie. The willpower that Captain America had to defeat Red Skull, and that he was flying the airplane into the ice as it happened in the comic books, and just seeing that brought to life, and the fact that he was a good man, just seeing this ideal human being pretty much be brought to life on the screen. It was just really heartfelt, and just the moments when he's trying to save his friend Bucky. And I think Captain America: The First Avenger sets up for so much of the MCU, and I don't know what the movies would be without that movie. I mean, obviously Captain America is a huge part of it, but I just think the tone of Marvel is a lot in that. I mean, same in Iron Man, but I think Captain America definitely plays a big part in the movies.
I guess you could say it was cool.
Cool, yeah, it was a little fun, yeah. Like Captain America, but...
Okay, so my favorite one, even though Venom is my favorite of all time, I would have to say that my favorite Marvel movie would be The Wolverine. Because I also do like The Wolverine quite a bit. He's just awesome, he's a badass, and seeing him into this new culture of Japanese-style culture and involving ninjas and samurais, while still keeping in with the theme of mutants, really it's a crossover that you don't think you want, and then you have it, and then, it's like, wow, this is amazing. It's two things I would have never imagined together that are great. The story development with Wolverine is great. Talking about his past and what he's doing now, how he can move on from that. Also, the action sequences are just fantastic. The villain itself was pretty good. I would have to say, but like not as good as other ones. You know, it's not compared to like, other villains from their movies. But
I know Ultron wasn't even that character developed. I mean, neither Red Skull was.
yeah, but the character itself
was cool.
The character of Wolverine.
The samurai was cool.
Wolverine. Yeah.
What was his name? The Gray Samurai.
Silver
Samurai.
The Gray Samurai.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was alright, but mainly the action was great. It led up to a bunch of other X-Men movies, and at the end, where everything time stops and it's Professor X and Magneto there coming to get him from the airport. But that was interesting seeing how much it's changed now with its claws, how they look now. Just everything about it is really nice. I love the train fight scene. That was awesome.
And Inspector Hiroshima, that was cool too.
Yeah, that was the whole thing where he like grabs a guy and protects him with the thing, and he just grows back almost immediately.
That's cool.
Okay, I was gonna say one last thing.
Go for it.
My favorite line of that entire movie is when he takes the guy and throws him off the balcony, and he lands in the pool, and Redhead was like, "How did you know there was a pool down there?" And he says, "I didn't." I was just like, "That's great."
So yeah.
But yeah, that's our favorites.
So if you guys haven't seen them, make sure to go look on, buy them obviously. I mean, I'm sure most of you probably have, but we just wanted to kind of share that, get to know you guys. You kind of guys can get to know us. But with that, we also want to thank you guys for something that was pretty cool. We have 1,000 views on our channel now, and we've had it for a little bit of time, but we forgot to tell you guys. But thank you so much for that. That's a huge thing.
Thank you so much for viewing our channel. We're just dumb kids with a camera. So
I like to talk about superheroes.
Yeah, it's quite heartwarming to see that people actually like this. We thank you to Cameron, who is joining us this Monday Movie Madness. He will be on the league every Friday, but we'll eventually move back to just us on Monday Movie Madness. This is our channel. Anyway, be sure to stick around for a schedule of Monday Movie Madness and Fantasy League Fridays. We'll see you next time here, folks.
Goodbye.